Islamic Republic have developed the defense mechanism that it can defend its own self in missile technology, in every other aspect that's needed for a modern society to protect itself. That's the way the Islamic Republic, so it's become a model. And its survival have been so straightforward and so consistent that it makes us proud to have been an early, very early supporter of the Islamic Republic of Iran. I want to read an ayat that gives some feeling to that. This is Surah Baqarah, ayat 250 and 251. When they advanced to meet Goliath and his forces, they prayed, "Our Lord, pour out constancy on us and make our steps firm. Help us against those who reject faith." By Allah's will, they routed them, and David slew Goliath. And Allah gave him power, wisdom, and taught him whatever else he willed. And did not Allah check one set of people by means of another? The earth would indeed be full of mischief, but Allah is full of bounty to all the worlds. This is the ayat we've always liked because when the people of the past had faced a great challenge, it says right here, when they advanced to meet Goliath, of course it stands for the big force, the unbeatable power. They prayed, "Our Lord, pour out constancy, make us constant." That means constant and patient. Give us firmness. Help us against those who reject faith. Other people join the rejectors of faith. When America give a call, everybody come running and they join up. Not anymore. These people said, "Help us against those who reject faith." By Allah's will, they routed them. David slew Goliath, the little David, like Iran. The little country slew the big monster Goliath, the one that everybody, when he showed up on the battlefield, everybody broke and run. But little old David, Iran, came with a slingshot. And he fired it into the thinking center, right? The psychological home of Goliath. He fired it right there. He took 5 smooth stones out of the brook, but he didn't use all 5 of them. He fired one of them. That one stone went into the thinking center of Goliath, and that one stone was La ilaha illallah, Muhammadan Rasulullah. And then Goliath fell down, and he took his own sword, and David slew Goliath. That's not only a reality, but that's also a metaphor for you and I. The great Satan is slain. Don't forget now, there's plenty of other Satans running around. But the great Satan, America, is dead. America can't keep itself together. America has been self-invaded by its own people. Right? America has lost charge, has lost buoyancy. America is heavy and sluggish and tired. The American civilization that they talked about in the past is all gone, dear believers. Thanks to the Islamic Republic of Iran. I'm trying to tell you, that's why we're thankful. We're thankful for many things. We're thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Imagine some years ago, the people of the world had no hope of any Islamic struggle or any progress, right? We felt depressed and almost defeated. And so for the last 42 years, we have been inspired and we have hope in the future. And now, with this hope, look, we can, with Allah's help, we can write our own future. We can design our own future. We can design our own path. We don't have to be subservient like Saudi Arabia. We don't have to be people following America around, right, for help, aid, and assistance, and we got all the oil and all the power in the world, but we put it on boats and send it over here to help these boys oppress us. Those days are coming to an end. Thanks to Allah, thanks to the people of the Islamic Republic of Iran, and before closing, I want to say thanks to the system and the personality of Wilayati Faqih. I don't want y'all to go to sleep on this issue of Wilayati Faqih, because some people run around and they talking about, well, a little wilayah here, a little wilayah there, but what is this Wilayati Faqih? I'm telling you, Wilayati Faqih is the thing that have helped you all of these years. The people of Afghanistan are not cowards. They fight harder than anybody, right? The people of Afghanistan. The people of Pakistan are not fearful. They fight at the drop of a hat. I'm telling you, whether it's Afghanistan, whether it's Pakistan, the people all over the world are not always afraid to fight, but they do not have just and honest leadership. That's what Wilayati Faqih is. It is the ruler, as Dr. Abdul Aziz Sashidina said, it's the rulership of the leadership of the just Faqih. So in his book, he calls them the just Faqih. That means the one that exudes justice. He don't keep all the money for himself. He don't keep all the wealth that comes into him. In the West, they talk about the Rahbar. They say he has an account and it has zillions of tomans, zillions of dollars in it. Well, they don't know about comps, right? All of the marija collect comps. They collect khums, right? We all know what khums is. They talk about that khums like it's the Rahbar's personal money. You know, one of the marija of past times, he had I think it was a liver disease, and he died by that liver disease. You know why? He had all the hopes in the world, but he never used that for himself. I mean, of course, if I was doing it, I said, well, I got a little sickness, and I think the people wouldn't mind if I use a little bit. I'm trying to tell you, those people who are pristine, those people who are pure, those people who are honest in character, they call them the worst names here in America. We don't care what they say. We know what we got. Okay, so dear believers, I forgot one little picture, you know. This is the poor brother. This is in Oakland. Now, I was attacked in our Masjid. It's so much blood that they thought the blood down here that I had got shot in the chest, but I got busted upside the head. Here's what I'm trying to tell you. I feel honored. Now, the American government has a special feeling about me. Of course, you can say they might hate the brother. Anything anybody do against me, they say that's good. And they can get rid of all their problems, just let them attack Imam Musa. I'm saying, brothers, before closing, thanks to Allah, that we got a chance to see a true Islamic revolution in our time. We also got a chance to see a people who were naturally upholding. It's not saying the people of Iran are perfect, but they are good. You know why? They're going by what they can see and what they believe. remember in 2009, they had all this fitna, y'all remember, all this fitna on the news. They was trying to, they thought they had a hand on destroying the system of the Islamic Republic. The Rahbar came out and gave a speech, and it was all calmed down. And he said at the end, something like this: I dedicate, this is in 2009, I dedicate myself to you, the honorable reality, that's Imam Mahdi. I only have, you remember this part, I only have my broken body. Remember, it was on the 6th of Tir. The 7th of Tir, 72 people got blown up in Tehran. On the 6th of Tir, the Rahbar was blown up and he lost his hand. And he said, I only have my broken body. And everybody started crying. I was happier that day for the Islamic Republic than many other days. There's other days too. But that showed the people, they was lying in the news, lying in the media about the Islamic Republic is finished and all. They had the Greens and they had all kind of hypocrites running around. And the Islamic Republic is still here. Dear believers, we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the happening and the survival and the thriving of the Islamic Republic in Iran. So thank you for watching and listening. Excuse me, I might have gave a different subject than you was expecting, but hey, I've been had this subject in me for so long that I haven't been able to express it except a few times, and I wanted to express it this time. I thank you for having the patience to pay attention to this, and we hope that in the future we're able to finish our part. Build an honest and sincere Islamic movement here in America that have leadership, have coordination, and we are able to support. Look at all the wealth we have. We're going to develop a system that has no illegality in it, and we want to support the good Muslims all around the world because we're in the West where they still have some money. You're better to get organized quick because China is going to get most of the money in the world, so we want to get busy so we can get the last remnants of the wealth here in America to help our people in Yemen, in Lebanon, in Iraq, and help us in Syria rebuild all of our countries. And we thank you for listening. We thank the leadership of the Islamic Republic for being there, and we ask Allah to help all of us be good supporters. So upon the return of Imam Mahdi, he'll be happy with what he finds. Thank you very much. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Musa, that was very beautiful, and and this is something that we know that you're passionate about, and alhamdulillah, we could see the passion in your speech and your voice and the struggle that you and your family and your close ones have done on this cause. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase your tawfiqat on this front, and may Allah give baqa to your struggle, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make your tongue in the praise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and this revolution go on forever, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Moving on, we have Sheikh Sadiq Yusuf Ali, but before I introduce him, just a small, as the Imam